Hello, welcome my Cancer signs to your June blessings. So keep in mind, these are collective and general. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Never give your power away to reading or an outcome. You're conscious creator, and you shift and change your timeline with your free will choice. So Cancer signs, let's get into it. You have so much beautiful green energy coming through. So that color could be very important to you. The earth energy could be very important to you. Grounding, healing, the heart chakra. There's this incredible green energy that is coming through here through most of the cards. So the blessings that are showing up for you here, Cancer signs, or we'll start with the creative one, is follow through. So you are following through on your projects, on, the things that are most important for you to complete, right? So you might have kind of that mindset where you get easily distracted, you get pulled in different directions. Well, in June, you are finishing projects, or you're completing things, or you're following through with those goals, those ambitions, and it feels good. It's very healing for you, right? It's like you get to close out that tab that's open in your mind, right? Because you completed that task. You're also finding your own creative flow, which is something that is really helpful for you. Especially again, if you had distractions, you had other things that you were kind of dealing with before. We also have the social energy coming through for you as being very beneficial here, Cancer signs. We have people, friends, and colleagues. And the first message that came through is that you'll be surrounding yourself with people that bring you joy, that inspire, that there could be a shift in your social energy where it's like before people might have drained you, but now you're surrounded with people that are really fulfilling, that make you laugh, that make you smile. Some of you, it's just spending time, with others again is really fulfilling for you and bringing in blessings. When it comes to your inner child blessing, Cancer signs, we have leadership. Step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. So some of you, that might be what you're following through with, is sharing your story. You could be writing a book. There could be something that, even if you're sharing with like a small group of people, right, is really beneficial for you. And you are a natural leader, and you have experiences, and you have integrated wisdom, right? But even if it's not that, even if it's simply stepping into leadership and taking initiative in your life, there could have been like a wave of healing energy or something you had to heal and shift before you could really take initiative. And that could be something that is happening here in June, where now it's like, okay, now I can step into leadership. Now I can take more initiative. And that feels very empowering for you. And it's a bit of a relief. We also have, for your blessing, we have surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to desired outcomes can sabotage it. Okay, so you're trusting in the process, and you're trying not to control the outcomes of things too much. It's like the creative process of like painting a picture, right? Where it just kind of takes on a life of its own as you're painting. And that's kind of what I feel is happening here. You're in this creative flow, you're in the moment, and things are just kind of unfolding for you in a really wonderful way here, Cancer signs. Another blessing we have is voyage. So you feel like things are moving forward. You could be traveling, you could be going on a holiday, you could be going on a cruise. Either way, it feels like there's this fresh flowing energy. You also get to, connect in with that element of water more in June, and that's very refreshing for you here too, Cancer signs. When it comes to the blessings of living a stress-free life, we have I am at ease with myself, and I'm at ease with other people, and I'm even tempered and emotionally well balanced. Okay, so you're definitely focused on that balance here, and again, being around people that you are at ease with. So you either shifted your social circle or something shifted within you, and it's like you just feel this greater ease and relaxation around those that you spend time with. For the career and for the business energy blessing, we have Taurus, Earth Maiden. So the earth energy, we had that color green coming through so strong. You feel like things are nurturing, right? You feel like your space around you is nurturing. Nature, of course, is. You could be nurturing energy, but you're seeing the results. You're seeing your success. You're seeing it ground into a practical reality. And that's something that it makes you smile. It makes you happy, right? That's what's coming through here. Seeing the physical, either you taking again those action steps, or the seeds that you planted growing, whether they're literal seeds, right, and you're gardening, or it's the seeds that you plant within others, right, and the way that you love others, and then you see them shine, you see them grow, the seeds that you plant within yourself, within your dreams, within your plans. Like there's a flourishing energy that is happening here for you. Okay, when it comes into who's bringing you a blessing, we have the learner, the student, seeker of knowledge, inquisitive, progress, aspirant, and explorer. So that could be you, or it could be someone who, is learning from you, that is inspiring you. Generations can learn from each other. That's something that I've noticed a lot lately, and I did a bit of a video on it. It's I think part one of choosing the best compass for your spiritual journey. But there was a message coming through of like, it's so important to learn from everybody, no matter where they're at on their journey, because they have different, they have different experiences and perspectives and lenses that they're looking through, right? Versus those that, even though you might be more advanced on your journey, you can still benefit from learning from the student. We're like always the student, always the teacher. And it could be that, or it could be that you're learning something new, that you are the student, in June, and it's something that is really beneficial for you. Because we also have a place that's bringing you blessing is the library, okay? So you have book collection, reading nooks, research resources. So whether it's, for a class that you're researching, just reading, spending just the time in a library, but it's like you're just diving deeper and you're really enjoying what you are learning about, what you are researching. Maybe some of you are writing a book again. But yeah, obviously books are blessings, and that's something that is coming through for you. And when it comes to your intuitive gift blessings, we have evidence of spirit. Okay, so evidence-based medium, that could be what you are. Your gifts, especially if you had something to heal, they could have been kind of not dormant, but just not as expressive, because your energy and time was going into healing what it needed to heal. But now that you're coming from more of a healed space in June, it feels like those gifts are flourishing. That word keeps coming through, flourishing. And so, you could be opening up more and sharing more of your mediumship gifts, or spirit is bringing more blessings in. You're seeing more evidence that spirit's around you, or loved ones on the other side are around you, or you're a messenger for others as a medium, right? But there's a lot of love. There's a lot of support. There's a lot of green energy, which reminds me of the green light, right? Of things finally moving forward for you. And it's a relief because it's in alignment with who you are, right? So you might have felt out of alignment for a while, or like I said, you were healing something and you kind of had to focus on that. But now it feels like you're back in your true, fresh, beautiful energy, and these blessings are unfolding. Now, when it comes to love and relationships, we have the 3 of Pentacles and we have the 4 of Cups. Then we have the message, wine and dinner, and we have, I will fix the pain I've caused you. Now, I'm not taking that as full truth, but it feels like whether it's your partner or whether it's someone in the past who maybe disappointed you, rejected you, caused some sort of emotional pain, they could be reaching out to you. They could be wanting to make things up to you. Now, whether or not you let them in, that's up to you, right? If it's your partner and you're married, you could be coming to some sort of conflict resolution. Maybe they're having some realization around their own behaviors and they're wanting to make up for that. Okay, maybe they rejected you in some way, whether they were overworking or in a way that they didn't really realize that they pushed you away and they want to make up for that. But there's more romance, there's more bonding that's happening in your experience here. Okay, some of you, again, like if it's somebody coming back from the past that is wanting to right some wrongs, you're going to have to use your discernment because, energy, again, timelines can shift and change in a second with free will choice. So you're going to have to really trust in your intuition and instincts with that. But overall, it does feel like there's this sense of coming together with the right energies in June that are fulfilling for you, that put you at ease, that, are very healing and joyful and fun. And again, reading books or learning about topics and developing skills that really benefit you, that are really fulfilling for you, that help you continue to flourish in, those topics that in life that are important for you, right? It just feels like things are moving forward. It feels like there's been a lot of clearing of energy, and there's almost like this celebration energy coming through. And it feels like an energy of like your own kind of success, right? Where it's like there's that alignment within your social groups, that alignment within what you're learning, that alignment within love and romance. that ultimately that alignment within yourself, that balance within yourself, right? And then just like riding a bike, there's the balance, and then now you have a bit more of that momentum. So that is what I have for you, Cancer signs, for your blessings for the month of June. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.